Nintendo Land, now available on iPhone and Android. Not really. Hey everybody, what's here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Nintendo Land. It's still really weird not being able to face the camera when I do my intros, but in today's episode we'll be going through Pikmin Adventure. But before we do so, there's something that I want to do before starting Pikmin Adventure that I kind of forgot to do. This button right here, when you push it, will change the time of day in Nintendo Land Plaza. So what I wanted to do was, during the solo attractions, I wanted it to be daytime. During the story attractions like this one, I wanted it to be evening. And in the multiplayer ones, we're going to have it set to nighttime. So that's just something that I want to do. No particular reason, I just think that would be pretty neat. But what we're going to be doing in today's episode, we go through here. Challenge mode is what we're conquering right now. Versus we'll take care of a little bit later. But what I want to do in today's episode is we're going to be playing as a Pikmin in today's video. My battery charge is not running low. Alright, so you can see on screen the controls for playing as a Pikmin. So I won't be going into it myself. This is something that really bothers me about this game, where it's going to give us a tutorial several times when we play through this game. So I'm just going to skip through this because I don't feel like demonstrating this, because I could just explain everything that the tutorial is going to do anyway, so I don't want to waste too much time. But this right here, the reason why I decided to play as a Pikmin today was because I want to demonstrate just how different it really is in comparison to controlling Olimar. Now, as you can see right here, Olimar still controls the whistle to activate the jump pad. And this is kind of the reason why I'm not that big of a fan of controlling the Pikmin, because when you control as a Pikmin, a lot of the primary control is still left to the AI, and the AI isn't that great. So if I had the chance, I will always play as Olimar. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to continue playing as a Pikmin throughout the rest of this video, or if I'm just going to do it for this one, but the reason why I wanted to demonstrate the Pikmin in this particular level is because we have the hammer ability again, and I want to demonstrate something that's pretty funny about it as soon as we have a chance. Alright, so if you hold the 1 button, which is used for attack, you can activate this. Now this could be a pretty powerful attack. Despite what it showed right there, where it looked like a destroyed Olimar, the Pikmin can't actually damage Olimar himself. So it only damages enemies, so you just keep that in mind. All the different power-ups that you can get with the Pikmin all have a chargeable form. And then also have like a super special jump attack. And that right there, that's the big reason why I want to demonstrate this, because using the charge attack on Olimar is pretty hilarious where it flattens him. This is for destroying all those Pikmin, Olimar. They trusted you! Alright, so we're continuing on through this way, and we're going to destroy every box in sight. Alright, I'm going to let Olimar take take the hammer over there so that they can get some hammers as well. Because it's probably a good idea to make sure everybody has their powers and awesome stuff. And sorry, I got distracted by the butterfly in the corner of the screen. Magic butterfly! I'm so lame. It feels very weird having Olimar do the whistle when you have no control over it, because I always play as Olimar in this game. Alright, so another thing worth mentioning is that just like all the story attractions like this one, the story levels can all be played in multiplayer. I don't plan on demonstrating the story mode multiplayer because I don't really see that much of a point. But we will do that when we go into versus mode. We don't need tutorials, Monita. I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm making a let's play of this game. Alright then, so let's destroy these. We got some cannon beetle blowhawk thingies over there. I don't actually know what those enemies are supposed to be, because they kind of look like blowhogs, but oh, I'm dumb. They are blowhogs because of Pikmin 2 they have the cannon projectile. I'm dumb. If you want to skip the whistle, you can shake the reverb mode as well, so that's gonna be pretty neat. The blue Pikmin, as per usual, they can go in the water. I actually don't know if the hazards from the original game affected Pikmin in this one. Well, I guess girls are having a bit of a hard in the water right there. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's pretty neat they went into that much detail. They don't look like they're gonna die, but they're still pretty weakened when they're in the water. So yeah, you definitely want to have your blues up front and center in that one. And there's actually a power up a little bit later in Pikmin Adventure, which can make that a bit more helpful to get through. I won't spoil what it is right here, but I just want to say it's a very weird when you unlock it. Destroy all the boxes! This is like my favorite power up ever. I really hope this appears in a future Pikmin game, like a real one. Oh no, we're in danger. Alright, so I have my headphone listening to my gamepad right now, and I just realized that this is the Force Naval music from the original Pikmin. It's actually really cool. I never noticed that before. Yeah, because I feel like we're going to destroy all the boxes. Why not? There's nectar inside. We can gain a level and conquer the world. Alrighty then. As you can probably tell, I'm kind of running out of things to say right now. Because I just don't really play as a Pikmin that much. So I do apologize if my commentary isn't that great in this video. But we're just continuing on our merry way and destroy all these boxes. Man, that was just so satisfying to look at. Alright, so what we want to do is go over here. I like jumping around like that with the Pikmin, it's just so fun. You can't do that with Olimar if you flick the touchscreen, but it's nowhere near as satisfying as jumping with the Pikmin. Because, well, the Pikmin can't jump at all in the original series. Alrighty then, now we have a boss fight, and this guy's going to be throwing bombs everywhere, so he's not very nice at all. So, what we want to do is, after those enemies are lowered, you eventually will go down so you can reach them. So that's going to be pretty neat. Just button mash, and almost destroyed. Come on, you have like a pixel of health left. I really do like the detail that that the glass becomes more, that the glass breaks more as you fight the enemies. I think that's a really neat detail. But now that we've taken care of that, it is on to the next level. Alright, come on, let's see Olimar behind us. See Olimar behind! The Pikmin shall conquer Alcatate! Oh, Olimar's coming with us. Okay, I want to talk about that real quick, the pronunciation of Olimar's planet. I always thought it was Hakutate, because Pikmin 2, the company's name was Hakutate Freight, so I thought that rolled off the tongue a bit easier. But in Super Smash Bros., in Olimar's Paluta's conversation, they refer to it as Hokotate, so I don't like that pronunciation, to be honest. So I know there's going to be people out there who are going to be complaining, like, oh, you're pronouncing it wrong, but nah, I just want to pronounce it however I want. We don't need tutorials! Go away, tutorial. Nobody likes you. Alright. King Beeb is back. I'll be back, but I'm coming as oil. Also point to get the reference. Ooh, we got a hammer right off the bat. Is there anything else we can use? No, we don't have any other power-ups. I know I'm spoiling the fact that there's more than one power-up in this game. But I think that's kind of obvious, so I'm not too worried about it. At least I'm not saying what it is. At least I'm not saying that this game has a Mega Mushroom. Oops, I did. I'm just kidding, there's no Mega Mushroom. Although it would be pretty funny seeing, like, a giant Pikmin. Olimar's already destroyed. Good job. Alright, so that right there, don't exactly remember how that status effect happens, but, basically, you get attacked by the thing. Oh, okay, see, I didn't catch it before that the yellow bulbs were throwing the water attack. So yeah, you can get trapped in that, and it make your movement a lot harder to do, and you won't be able to attack us out easily. So, yeah, you're basically going to have to rely on your teammates to free you from that, or something like that. That's pretty much the common rule with all the stats effects in Pikmin Adventure. is that you're going to need to rely on your teammates to get you out of it. That poor yellow pigman was trapped in the water. Aw, they're in a circle. They're napping and probably dreaming about cupcakes. Let's destroy them. Alright, Almar, you can have that one hammer. But just that one. You're already trapped in the thing. No, 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 no. Oh, no, we're having a really crappy day. Almar's having a crappy day, too. Come on. Get out of the thing. Get out of the thing. Come on. How do you get out of this by yourself? Okay, there we go. I've honestly never run into the situation before where both of them were trapped in things, so I honestly had no idea what I was supposed to do right there. I really don't like that status effect, it's really gross. Alright, so when you're playing with a Pikmin, press the 1 button to pick up a bomb, and then we'll destroy all their hopes of dreaming about cupcakes. I wish I had a cupcake. I'm hungry now. That always happens every Let's Play. There's always that one thing that makes me hungry. I like food. So it's probably not that much of a surprise. But anyway, we have another blowhog over here we could destroy. And you're defeated. Yay! Clap for joy. We're going to ignore the hearts because we don't need them. But there's a super shiny treasure chest of treasure chestness, and there's just nectar inside. Well, I suppose that's useful. But we're going to leave the one behind because I felt like it. Alright, I'm going to try to be unnecessarily epic and climb on top of these. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I didn't need it, but then I stole it anyway. Alright, so you probably could use a bomb to take care of these... whatever these purple things are supposed to be. There's not an enemy like this in the main series, so I'm not entirely sure what they're supposed to be. But what I do know is that they're adorable. Come on, come on. There we go. This being a game, playing through this game and watching John Conroy's Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World is making me really wonder what it'd be like if they made like a Pikmin Epic Yard or something like that. Like a Pikmin style yarn game. I think that'd be really cool if they tried something like that. That's probably the closest we'll ever get to one for at least a little while. But I just think that'd be really cool if they did that. I honestly do believe the Pikmin series does deserve more spin-offs, because it's kind of no secret that the mainline series take a very long time to come out for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure I ranted about this in a previous episode, but like, seriously, Miyamoto, you said it was almost done like 3 years ago, actually. Was it 3 years ago? No, it was 2 years. It was in 2016. But yeah, I do think the Pikmin games should get more spin-offs in between the mainline series, as long as they don't distract from the main series game coming out, like what happened with Kingdom Hearts 3, how they just kept coming out with spin-offs, and that's why it took forever for Pikmin 3 to come out. One spin-off that I'd really like to see, I'm not sure how many... We lost the hammer! No! That's not very nice. Oh, we could charge this flower too, I didn't know that. What does that look like when you attack Walmart? Oh, that's lame. That was anticlimactic. What was I saying? There's something in Hey Pikmin that I'd really like to see expanded into its own game. There's a feature called Pikmin Park, where basically in Hey Pikmin, you can find like 20 Pikmin or so within the levels, and and when you leave the level, the Pikmin who survived will be moved into a Pikmin Park where they can go look for treasures while you continue playing through the main levels. And I just think it would be really cool if they expanded that into a mobile game or something like that, where like you can get notifications for when your Pikmin find treasure while you're going off and doing your own thing. I just think it'd be really cool if they use the idea of Pikmin Park and use that for like a mobile game or something like that. I don't think it would really work for like a Switch game, which is why I'm suggesting it'd be a mobile thing. I don't even really like mobile games that much, but I just think it'd be really cool if they tried something like that. And now the bridge is activated, so we can destroy this dude. And there's another one on the other side of the thing. What the? I didn't even go that way. lost the flower. That was cheap. Alright, so one thing that's also worth mentioning, I can't demonstrate this right now, but we have something similar to this happen in the previous episodes. If you remember when we were playing on with the gamepad, the TV showed like a live feed footage thing. The same basic thing happens on the gamepad screen, where the gamepad will be displayed like a live TV broadcast or something like that. It's really interesting. And let's go this way. It still feels weird not being in control of that whistle. Alright, well, we can get the hammer, and hopefully this level will be done soon because it's kind of dragging on. And now we can fight this thing using the super amazing powers of the hammer. And this is probably not a good level to play with. This is probably not a good boss fight to play with the Pikmin, to be honest, because you're going to be stuck on the bolt on King Beeb while he's doing his electrical rolling attack. So you definitely want to be careful with that. And Olimar is out again. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom, 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 boom! Yeah! The charge attacks are pretty great with King Beeb. I wouldn't recommend it with the other bosses in Pikmin Adventure, though, for reasons we'll be getting into later. Alright, so get out. Come on. That didn't do much. Alright. So yeah, that's basically the big strategy you want to do with King Beeb in this level, is you want to get him trapped into a corner, and if you're playing with the Pikmin, you want to use their charge attack while they're trapped in the corner. That was a very redundant sentence, I probably could have worded that a lot better, but you get the basic idea. And so, let's destroy you like this. Come on, come on, come on. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Abort, abort, abort. Go, 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 go. Olimar, why are you throwing Pikmin balls rolling around? That's going to electrocute them. That reminds me of a funny story that happened when I first played Pikmin 2. My sister and I were playing through the game, and my sister came across a electrical gate thinking it was poison and used a white Pikmin on it, and the white Pikmin died. But now King Beeb is defeated. We got a little bit of a glimpse of the tragic death animation, but it didn't do the cutscene for some reason. But now that we've taken care of that, we're going to end this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Pikmin Adventure in Nintendo Land. And until next time, it'll go to you. Oh yeah.
Abundant mass. Angular sapling. Bulb Explorer Haven.